Why don't two-channel audio companies make car stereos? That's a good question. And you'll notice that we're setting up for a group to come in. We host audio clubs. The Audio Engineering Society is showing up here in a few days. And so we're just this is the area we kind of set up for people. So I thought, well, why not? Let's just, so you can see more of what goes on at PS Audio. Ugh. All right. Jonathan in Garden City, Long Island writes to me and he says, as a 20-year-old, you know what? Here, move this chair. I am so delighted when 20-year-olds watch this channel, pay attention to high-end audio. It's awesome. Good for you, Jonathan. You the man. As a 20-year-old knowledge leeching audiophile, I hadn't seen that before. I love it. I'm pleased to say your videos have satisfied my intellectual appetite. Thank you. Well, thank you. As somebody who is equally as passionate about car audio as home audio, I find it peculiar that neither industry hardly addresses the other, and it's true. Does either one have a sense of superiority? Is engineering that necessary component for each medium really that different? Yes, it is very different. It is very, very different. First time I ever got involved in car audio was with my friend Arnie Nudell. And Arnie ran a company called Infinity Loudspeakers, which you may have heard of. And the parent company of Infinity, Harman owns JBL, Harman owns Infinity, what else? I mean, they own, just look up Harman. And Sidney Harman, he's passed away at this time, but he was, the big mocker, if you will, of all of this. And one of the main reasons that Sidney Harman and the Harman Group bought Infinity and these other loudspeaker brands was not because they were interested in home audio. They looked at that as like, that's what built the name for Infinity. And JBL, but mostly Infinity. They looked at that and said, it's got a great name, people know about it, they go into the hi-fi stores, they see Infinity. They were interested in car audio, and they started a division called Harman Motive. Automotive, Harman Motive, these clever guys, right? I think it's still running today. I think Harman Motive is a big deal. And that's why they wanted the name. And they've done it over and over and over. I think they bought the Mark Levinson brand so they could put that, and they did it so that it could be branded into cars. And a long time ago, companies like Harman Motive would put JBL or Infinity sound systems. I think Dodge was the Infinity, and I forgot. I don't remember all the things, how it worked. But they were premium sound systems that car buyers would pay extra money for, right? Well, that lasted for quite a while, and it may still go on, I don't know, but not much. Today, when you go buy a car, it's just got a sound system, and it sounds good or it don't, right? And they rarely offer a premium upgrade on the sound system. I think the car companies got tired of paying all that money. So, I mean, that's a little bit of the history, and I'll give you even a little more history. Even before then, back when stereo 70s and 80s, the home hi-fi industry was seasonal. It still is to some extent, but not anywhere near as much as it used to be. So during the winter months when people stayed inside, they played with their home stereo system. When the sun came out and it was summer, that was time for car audio, and home audio sales went down. So Infinity and a number of companies had big, you could buy Infinity drivers to car toys or whoever would install them in your car. And that was a big deal. And all of that kind of just went away. So I've given you sort of a little bit of history behind that. Designing a car audio system is quite a challenge because of the small space that you have. It has advantages because you have a small defined space, and it has major disadvantages because you have a small defined space. The sound system in my Tesla is amazing. They've done a terrific job. They use DSP. They've got separately amplified subwoofers. I mean, look into it and you'll see that they've done a good job. But I don't know that we, for instance, as a two-channel audio company, would have a lot to offer car guys. It's not our field. It is a very different system to engineer. It runs on 12 volt. I mean, there's all these things that just don't apply here. So I just think that most two-channel audio company guys, while they enjoy a good stereo in their car, like I do, I don't think they have a lot to offer. And the technologies are indeed very, very different. So that's the best I got. All right, thanks. And Jonathan, you hang in there, buddy, and stick with it. We'll make you an audiophile yet. Take it easy. Bye.